they had come into this week kind of struggling. They had lost their first 2 games over the weekend, to the Yankees, and fortunately salvaged games 3 and 4 on Saturday and Sunday. And I heard, pundits like Buster Olney say, that they kind of saved their season almost by winning those 2 games in over New York. I think that's a little overstated, but I mean, it certainly has helped. They've now won 4 out of 5, and they're thoroughly in the wild card hunt. What I noticed, seeing, I don't get to watch a ton of A's games, being here in the Eastern time zone. Games start late. As Pete is, I am an old man and tend to not stay up till 1 a.m. watching baseball, but it has happened, but not often. So I got a real good look at the A's this week, and I mean, the things that jump off the board is their offense is scary. It is, especially with Starling Marte. That has been maybe the best trade of the trade deadline. If you look at the impact he's had, I mean, the dude's stolen like 25 bases since he's been with the A's. I mean, in a month, it's fucking crazy how much he does. His OPS is in, I think, the mid 900s. He does everything. He's a great defensive player. So I'm impressed with the A's offense. What I'm most impressed by, though, is their defense. And this is kind of an underrated thing. And I think it's gone a little bit under the radar, kind of like the old Moneyball thing where you find market inefficiencies. I think a lot of the best teams have found defense is going to pay dividends down the stretch, and certainly in the postseason. I think you see that with teams like the Rays are putting a premium on defense, and I saw a lot of incredible defense with Matt Olson, Matt Chapman, of course, at third base. Marte in center field is incredible. So I think they're built for a playoff run in those terms. I'm a little concerned about the rotation, mainly because the White Sox took out Chris Bassett by smashing him in the face with a 110-mile-an-hour ball line drive. I have not heard what his prognosis is, if they think he might even be back for the playoffs. I have no idea, but they definitely took a downturn after that game, and they are not just now getting their footing back. So he was a leader for sure on the team, and he was just able to come back this weekend, back to the clubhouse just to be with the team after spending a little bit of time in the hospital and having, I think, at least one surgery to repair basically a smashed face. So I think his leadership is probably helping a little bit. Hopefully he can get back on the field, but their rotation could use a little more help. But the scary thing that I don't like about the A's is their bullpen. And they tried to address that with Andrew Chafin, trading for him from the Cubs. And he's been solid, but you've got Sergio Romo closing it down now. They expected to have Trevor Rosenthal closing it out, but I don't even think he pitched an inning for the A's this year because he went out with an arm injury early. So their middle relief, the Tigers kind of beat up on their middle relief. That was kind of the outstanding thing I noticed throughout the series. So I if anything, I like the A's, on this playoff push. But I'd be a little concerned about their bullpen going forward.